Good morning and welcome to Wake Up and Rise, the morning show that brings you the latest information, motivation, and inspiration you need to rise above. I'm your host, Dustin Williams, husband to the last good woman on earth, father to 3 amazing kiddos, and Kentucky's favorite real estate expert. Each episode is designed with you in mind, providing you with insightful tips, daily inspiration, and strategies to succeed. So grab your cup of coffee, settle in, and let's rise together because it is time to wake up and rise. Good morning and welcome to Wake Up and Rise. I'm Dustin Williams here to kickstart your day with a little bit of inspiration, motivation, and strategies for success. It has been a crazy weekend. This feels like my Monday because I took work off yesterday for a couple reasons. I over the weekend I developed this pain in my butt that just wouldn't go away, right? In my low back and in my sacrum. Just would not go away. And it got pretty bad, so I ended up going to the emergency room and they gave me some steroids and told me it's called sciatica. So I have, I guess, experienced sciatica. I've had patients in the past with sciatica, and I was like, okay, well, that sounds like it's terrible. I hope I never have to experience it, but I have. Yeah, I've experienced sciatica now, so that's a thing that's going on with me. It's getting better. The steroids have definitely helped, and hopefully it goes away. I'm going to start working on this core again, strengthening my core, get back into a good healthy routine, and hopefully that'll help. So that's my plan of action here. But so I did not go live yesterday. I did not jump on here and go live yesterday. I could hardly walk down the stairs. So that's where I'm at. Enough about me though. Let's talk about the power of focus. As our 3-year-old boy says, power. I got power. Power. Let's talk about the power of focus. It's a critical ingredient. It's a critical part of achieving any goal or task that you are pursuing. Alexander Graham Bell, that's his name. He once said, concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. You imagine the sun's rays scattered, right? They're all over the place. They're warm, but they don't generate enough concentrated energy to ignite, right? Yet when directed through a magnifying glass, like, I've seen them do on Survivor, they become powerful enough to spark a flame, right? If you focus the rays of the sun through some kind of glass, that becomes power enough to spark a flame, powerful enough to spark a flame. Once you get the flame, you just got to keep it alive, and eventually it just grows bigger and bigger, right? Our energy and time work much the same way. Without focus, our efforts are dispersed. They're all over the place and less impactful. But when we concentrate on the goal, our energy becomes a powerful force. In today's fast-paced world that we live in, it's easy to get distracted, right? Social media, endless notifications, multitasking. By the way, if you've heard me before and followed me before, multitasking is a myth. Your brain cannot focus on more than one thing at a time. You might be able to try to do that. That's not called multitasking. That's called distraction is what it is, because you're thinking about 3 or 4 different things. You're not focused on any of those things. Multitasking, I promise you, is a myth. Your physical brain cannot multitask, right? It just cannot multitask. So, multitasking is really distractions. It pulls you in multiple different ways. And that means you can't focus on one thing. And that works for somebody. That's fine. But, when people say, "Oh, I'm a great multitasker," what does that mean? You're great at being distracted, because that's literally what you're saying. Your brain can't focus on one thing. You're focused on too many things at one time. That's what multitasking is. And for some things, it's fine. Like, I can put my pants on and listen to the news at the same time, I guess, or something like that. But so those things are fine, but sometimes you can't multitask and get the results you want with what you're doing. So multitasking is really distractions, guys. Just keep that in mind. It can pull you in so many different ways. However, the quote from Alexander Graham Bell, he reminds us to concentrate fully on the task at hand. Studies have shown that multitasking actually reduces productivity, which is what I just told you. And instead, if you focus on one task until it's done, it can save you time and improve the quality of your work. So just remember that. Next time you're thinking about multitasking, ask, is what's more important here, for me to multitask or for me to achieve this goal and get quality results? And then let's break down some here. Let me give you some practical tips, some practical steps here to really harness your focus today, to harness the power of your focus. Start with clarity. Know exactly what you need to accomplish. A clear goal is the foundation for focused energy, right? If you don't know where you're going, then you don't know where to focus. Set boundaries. Number 2, set boundaries. Create an environment that supports your focus. Turn off notifications if you have to. Close unrelated tabs on your computer. Let other people know you're in a focused work mode. If that means turning off your phone, turn off your phone for a little bit, or at least silence it or something. And it's hard. Some of us can't do that, but try your best. Try your best to set boundaries and put yourself in an environment that supports your focus. Number 3, time blocking. I've talked about this before. Dedicate specific time slots to each task, right? During that time, give the task 100% of your attention. And you know what? When you're time blocking, don't forget to time block things like how much time it takes you to get somewhere, or small breaks, or your lunch break. Don't forget to do those things when you time block, right? Be realistic about it. And the last practical tip that I'm going to give you is take breaks, which time blocking helps, and that leads me into take breaks. Use short breaks between intense work periods to recharge your fuel, right? To recharge your batteries. It keeps your mind fresh, it prevents you from burning out. So those are my 4 tips, right? To harnessing your focus and reaping the benefits of the power of your focus. Start with clarity, set boundaries, time blocking, and take breaks. Those are my tips. As you go throughout your day, remember the wisdom in Alexander Graham Bell's words, right? Concentrate on what truly matters and let the power of your focused energy drive you forward. Simplify your tasks. Dedicate yourself fully to each one. You'll find yourself moving towards success with a greater purpose and impact. I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to read Graham's words one more time. Alexander Graham Bell once said, "Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus." Thank you guys for joining me today on Wake Up and Rise. Let's head out into the world today with intention, harnessing the power of a focused power, right? Or harnessing the power of focused thought or thinking. And let's make today one of the purposeful, clarifying, impactful days, right? I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. to bring you some more amazing information to kickstart your day off right. I'm also going to go take my steroids now. But I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. I hope to see you there. If you found this episode helpful or any of the episodes helpful, share it out on your news feed. Send it to somebody. Tell somebody about the show. Let's grow something, a community here where we can lean into one another and lift each other up. If there's a topic that you would like to see on the show, hey, let me know that. Drop it in the show notes or the comments. Send me an email. Send me a message. Just contact me. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll try to work it into the show, right? Give me ideas, because I'd love to hear from. I love hearing from you guys. I really and truly do. So I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, and until then, you guys get out there today. Get out there today, and shine.
Ain't many that are built like me. I'm the last of my kind. Grew up on the back road, baby. I know how to survive. Being out with the young guns blazing, so you better not try. You'll never find another like me. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my kind. Got folks that carry some shit, can't cross state lines. Ducking cops in the dirt hills, baby. We ain't paying no fines. If you're coming to the sticks, still maybe bring a 4-wheel drive. You'll never find another like me. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my kind. Try to find another just like me. You'll be looking for a real long time. Welcome to your son of a bitch, or look through my eyes. Can't always climb to safety, sometimes you gotta fight.